Howdy dowdy, folks. Got a new phone. Don't know if you can see it. I can. I switched from the iPhone 13 to the iPhone 17. It's a little bit bigger. I don't care about stuff like that anymore. I'm old. Anyway, what are we gonna do today, Paul? Well, what we're gonna do today is sweating because it's warm. Yeah, today is gonna be, wait a minute, gotta use the good old finger. Today it's gonna be 31 degrees. And we're gonna buck up some wood. We're gonna saw some wood. What are we gonna buck up? Well, we're gonna buck up a couple of these. You see them laying there? You see that? You see that? We're gonna buck up a couple of these. These damn does. Not the birch. It's not enough. And when we're done with that, I'm gonna buck them up here. So they're coming from there. I'm gonna put them all the way over here. And then my son, who doesn't want to be in the frame because he's 14 years old and he's pretty damn cool, so you don't want to be in the YouTube video, he's gonna drag the rounds, which are gonna be over there, and he's gonna be dragging them. Watch my hand. He's gonna be dragging them and dragging them and dragging them about here, because in our last video, which we didn't make because I forgot, we delivered 10 shot round meters of wood, which is about 1.5 quart of spruce. So this one's empty, which is good because it almost tipped over. And now it's empty, so we gotta fill it again. So when the stack of bucked up rounds, oh man, when the stack of bucked up rounds is laying there, we're gonna get out the good old Mr. Splitter from China. I'm gonna split it up. My son can't wait to stack it all up because he just loves stacking wood. He's looking at me. You don't want to see it. So when it's all stacked, we're gonna go home and we're gonna have a coffee or a Coke and just sit in the shade and talk about man stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna be doing a whole lot of yapping during the video. You just gotta watch and enjoy and be happy you don't have to do this heavy work in these inhumane temperatures. Here we go. let me show you the contraption I built here. Wait a minute, you gotta turn the camera. You gotta get a hold of this technology. So, the thing about that I built here is a Scandinavian wood stand. It comes from Scandinavia originally. So it was told to me. Who cares? It's mine now. Now, my neighbor had one, so I built one. I just took a couple of almost square, how do you say, rectangle tubes, and my welding machine, and I just started having a go at it. So what happens is this thing here, this moves up and down. I put a couple of 6mm bolts and I sharpened them down as teeth, welded them on there. Same over here. And they actually grab the log or branch for this matter. They grab it, and then you can just stand here and saw all the pieces off. Works for small logs, not for big ones. Spruce mainly, because that's not so heavy. And since we're in the Ore Mountains, spruce is what it is. So this is 1 meter 25 centimeters, which is this in inches or feet or whatever. And those are the logs I used to cut when I started out 2-3 years ago. I had a small logging trailer, a really small one. And man, I thought I was a logger with these small thingies. But that's how it started. So these were laying in my yard for 2, maybe 3 years. They're dry now, and I took them here, buck them up, split them, can sell them right away if the buyers are calling. So that's my self-built, copied, how shall we call it? Here we go. Well, we had to cut the video short because we got an emergency, people. There's a little, let me take off my glove, excuse me for the images. There's a little basin here that used to be, it was built for collecting swine manure, pig manure, and never was used, but they dumped a big pile of earth in here, and a little deer jumped in there and never got to jump out again. It's too high to jump out. So I put a pellet in there, but the deer doesn't seem to understand the logic of Lara Croft's Tomb Raider. You can use the pellet. For F's sake, use the pellet. So we've been talking at it, but it only gives the little animals stress, so we're just gonna leave it there. I called the farmer, the owner of this place. He said he will see if he can call the little town here, what they can do, maybe send how do you call it, a hunter to collect the thing. I don't know. I know when I get down here I can't get up again, and else I'm gonna call the police or something, or the fire department to get out, but it's no use because I can get here, but when I go down here it's about 1.50 meters deep. That's about what should we call it, 5 foot deep, so my shoes are not gonna cover for that, and it's water that's still, so I don't want to get sick and all that stuff. But little baby deer is tired, it's stressed out. God knows how long it's been there. At least she got some for the drink, but you cannot live on drinking alone. I hope someone will come to rescue her, or she connects the dots and uses the pellet to get out. When she jumped, she nearly made it until here. It was just a couple of inches. It's sad to see. We're gonna continue bucking up and hope someone's coming, or if we have a look in a while, she eventually jumped out using the pellet. Well, folks, that's it. Excuse me. I hope you can hear me. That was a day. Got a lot of delay because of the deer that's stuck in the concrete basin over here. So we're going to see if we can find a solution for the animal to get out. Because of the whole thing, we got our work delayed by approximately 2 hours. So besides that, it's real hot, and tomorrow is going to be way cooler, about 24 degrees. So I'm gonna continue my work then. For now, thanks for watching. Press the subscribe button. Just don't be that person. Press the subscribe button. If you want to watch for free, press the subscribe button for free, alright? I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.